Good morning, everyone. My name is Nikomar Alfayani. I'm a student of Diplomatry English Department, Ganesha University of Education. Now, I'm practicing to guest visiting the Balinese house compound. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you again. I'm Alfayani on behalf of Aditya Tour. And now, we are in the Balinese house complex. Here, I will explain a little about the architecture of this traditional Balinese house. The architecture of this traditional Balinese house is motivated by religious norm, belief from the community and local custom. There are various provisions, there are also regulation, and various another structure that are protective factor in the developments of this traditional house. Apart from the architecture, traditional Balinese house building also have their own unique. Residential buildings in Bali are designed not only to meet the practical need of prospective occupants, but also to express symbolic and secular religious emotion or ideas. Housing in Bali also very complex and varies in line with current technology developments. Traditional Balinese residential settlement using the concept of Trimandalu consisting of Mr., Madhya, and Utama Mandala, and using the concept Trihita Karana. Then a society is created that always live side by side, is in harmony and avoid the nature of caution or rave against the environments, so that every element that will be changed its function is always processed by paying respect, by holding certain even in accordance with the moral teaching contained in Hindus. In traditional Balinese architecture, this can be seen clearly in the development process, which is always accompanied by a series of ceremonies, starting from the process of finding material, cutting wood, determining land for building yard, and another. In the construction stage of the house in Bali, there is not only a traditional house, but also a ceremony after the house is choosing a good day before starting the construction of the house. Starting from the adult ceremony of Ngerwa, Narasin, Ngawungan, Mangetapi, and Malhaspas. In the construction of this traditional Balinese house, it also used a size scale according to the Kosala Kosali Haste, which use the size of the building owner limbs such as hand, arm, and leg, in order to psychologically build honor of each other and find comfort for the owner of the house, and also avoid fear on a large spatial scale. Each Balinese traditional house at the front has an entrance called angkul-angkul, or in sacred building, the entrance is called Candi Bentang. All houses are surrounded by walls, ensuring the boundaries of the house which neckboard, garden, or package. The building of this traditional Balinese house is not just a single building. There are several another buildings that take into account the layout and direction and position of the building, such as the northeast for the body place. To the north, there is a ballet. The Daja building is for receiving guests. In the west, there is a ballet dao building for bed. There is also a balai matanding, which function as a family bed. In the east, there is a balai dangin for religious ceremony, such as Manusayadnya and Pitrayadnya, which can be used as a gathering place for family member, and there is also a kitchen in the zone. In the yard, there is also a Coral Penginjang building, and there might be a well and a granary building according to the instruction in the Asata Kosala Kosali Guide. If all aspects as well as the rules in building a traditional Balinese house have been fulfilled, which will create a comfortable and beautiful look for those who live in the house. Besides that, of course, this traditional Balinese house must be maintained so as not to be damaged. That's my explanation of the traditional Balinese house. Now I will give all of you 2 hours to walk around or take a picture. But remember not to litter or destroy building. After 2 hours, we gather again here and will continue the journey. Please enjoy the beautiful of a traditional Balinese house. Thank you. That's all my video about practicing to guest visiting the Balinese house compound. See you in the next video. Bye bye.